Hello, people of the internet, and Garage Gang members, and other people that are following my channel. Hope this one finds you well. It's been a long, crappy summer for me. Weather-wise, it's been hot and sunny. Well, why would I complain about that? Well, I don't function well in anything much warmer than about 23 or 24 degrees. My MS starts acting up, and I start walking like I'm drunk. And my legs are weak to begin with, and then adding the chemotherapy on there, you can kind of see what happens. A little update. I haven't been working on Seymour back here very much, so we haven't been able to go out camping yet. Mind you, I couldn't camp in this 30-plus degree heat because I just wouldn't function well. But still hoping to get out really soon. I got a couple more things to work through. So where have we been? Well, I'm going to start with the freshest news. Yesterday, the 18th of August, Amber and I attended the wedding of our youngest son's, one of our youngest son's friends. It was a country wedding. Really nice service, outdoor service. The only thing that would have made it better was it was hot, but it was a nice breeze, which helped. And there's a fair amount of smoke in the air from the fires, the forest fires in British Columbia and Alberta, which are like half of Canada away. Our youngest son, Kyle, was in the wedding party. He was best man, and did a kind of a toast and a roast to the groom, and did a really good job of it. And Amber and I stayed as late as we could, but I was just getting run down. And luckily, the place was air conditioned and it was comfortable, and the food was just incredible. Yeah, it was just a beautiful evening, and congratulations to Brett and Melissa. Beautiful little couple, young couple, and I hope they have many years of happiness and love together. On the housing front, the country house is almost ready to put on the market. We've been working on it. I have just one little repair to do on a toilet in the ensuite bathroom. Put a new toilet in, and it turns out the tank mount has a crack in it, so it's constantly draining the water out into the bowl. So I have to take the tank off and do it, but the ensuite has been completely overhauled. Well, I wouldn't say completely. We put the countertop and cabinet were good, but we put new sink, toilet, flooring, baseboards, paint. All that was done. Every wall and every ceiling in the entire house has been painted, and that was done a while ago. And we've also replaced all the flooring in the house. 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom so far, the ensuite, and living room with a hall, all the closets, and the kitchen. It's all the flooring has been done with either a hardwood laminate, or in the case of the kitchen, a vinyl laminate, because you don't want to put laminate wood floors in places where they could get wet. We have the kitchen is basically ready to go as far as plumbing is concerned. I just have to hook up some drains for the sinks, which we're putting new double sinks in the kitchen, new taps. But we can't do that yet because there's no countertops. The countertops are on order. They'll be installed on the 11th of September. And after that, I'll be installing the sink, the taps, and the rest of the plumbing. It's easy stuff I've done before. If Brad, AJ, or Kyle are able to come and help me, that'll be great, and it'll be an opportunity to teach them because, well, AJ's done it, so AJ's installed sinks and that multiple times, so he's okay. Kyle has never done that, so he might want to learn how to do it. I think Brad has helped me a couple times doing some sinks. So that opportunity's there for them, and it's kind of a teaching moment and a time to spend with each other. The main bathroom has been taken apart as much as we were going to, and we're going to put new flooring in there, the new toilet in there, and it's the old one is out. And we also are replacing the walls, the tub surround. And that's been taken out, and I've been working on repairing the walls. Needed a little bit of repairs after removal of the old one because of the adhesive. So that's being done. I was working on it on was it Thursday or Friday night, I don't remember now. We got so many things going on. And I ran out of compound for repairing the walls, and then just got maybe one more coat and then seal the walls and then put the new tub surround in. The new flooring, we have it. And I've made a pattern. Haven't cut the floor yet because when we were doing that, I was just out of energy, and it was hot out, and I just didn't feel like doing it outside. Because the best way to do that stuff is, it's a vinyl floor, so roll it out, let it sit out in the sun, get nice and pliable, and it lays out flat, and then you cut it, roll it up, and bring it in and install it. But I don't want to install it before I'm finished all the other stuff in the bathroom. And of course, I won't install the new toilet until the flooring is in. So that shouldn't be too bad. Oh, and we're going to put new backsplash in around the kitchen counters, but we're not doing that until the countertops are in. But we are going to pick up the materials we're using, and I've already got measurements for that. So things are coming along good there. There's stuff in the garage still, because we emptied a lot of stuff out of the basement. And some of that we made use of when Brad and Kyle were available to haul stuff up the stairs, because I'm definitely not in the shape to do it. I have enough trouble walking straight and having leg strength to go upstairs by myself, let alone carrying weight with me. And Amber's been working hard and getting kind of getting run down too. It's been a stressful time for us both. Brief cancer update. I have finished 31 chemotherapy sessions. Finished the 31st one on the, it was from the 9th through the 11th of August. Number 32 is coming up in another week and a bit. The last two, actually, I have switched off of doing the sessions every 2 weeks, because as you go farther and farther into the treatment, it just wears you down more and more, and it was getting to where I was not getting very, only a couple of days where I could really feel well enough to do much. It's just the bitter reality of that kind of treatment. So the last two, I switched to a 3-week regimen instead of 2, and that basically gave me an extra 7 days of feeling better and able to function and do things. Which was, it was very welcome, and it's basically like a maintenance regimen. The chemotherapy is not shrinking the tumors, but they are basically staying the same. There's really been the last few scans. I have one every 12 weeks or so after 6 sessions of 6 rounds of chemo. So with them not shrinking anything, there's really not a lot of benefit to continuously hammering at it, because it's just not shrinking anything, which was kind of expected. Better news. Why do I keep kicking the camera? I don't know. They're kicking the tripod. So we're better off just doing maintenance, or that's just for quality of life. We're basically gone to a maintenance regimen, which will keep the tumors at bay as long as possible. Eventually, they'll build their own immunity to the chemotherapy, and it'll become active again, and then we'll switch to Plan B or Plan C, which are other chemical chemotherapies that don't necessarily work as well, and they tend to have more side effects. We'll cross that ground when we need to. As for right now, I feel okay. I don't feel like there's been any degradation in things. I must say, though, that with the added week of not getting treatment has allowed me a couple of times now, I'm actually able to put my dentures in, because the mouth sores have cleared up enough. But I haven't been able to wear them for so long that it's like getting brand new ones. You can't wear them for a long time at a time. Plus also because I've lost weight, they likely could stand to be relined or just slightly adjusted, but I'm going to hold off on that for now. Just make do with what I have. My spirits are good overall. It's no use dwelling on what the eventuality of it is, where the cancer is eventually going to get the best of me, and that could be in any length of time. It may never happen. The percentage isn't great. I think I mentioned before, 15 or 20% chance I can make 5 years, and I fully plan on making the 5 years and more. It's just a positive attitude is what I need. I'm always been a positive type person anyway, so it's not hard to be positive. And right from the start, I've known other people and had other people, relatives and friends, that have gone through cancer, including my mom, who went through breast cancer a couple of times. And some people just have a hard time dealing with it, and it's understandable. It's a devastating disease. It's devastating news. But I've been sick my whole life. I've been asthmatic since I was an infant, and I've dealt with my multiple sclerosis for, my diagnosis was just over 23 years ago, and it's slowly taken things away from me. But it's all in how you face it. I can let it get me down, but you know what? I can't control it, but I can control me. So I just choose to be optimistic about everything, you know? And it's not going to get me down. Admittedly, it does have its occasional moment when it does get me down, but I just refuse to let it keep me there. You know, it's just, it's easy to give up, but I'm not a quitter.